We live in the most connected time in history. Notifications, messages, social media, our screens are always full. Yet despite all this connection, more and more people feel alone. Across the world, people are scrolling endlessly, checking notifications, and comparing their lives to others. Cities are crowded, yet homes feel empty. Busy streets, bustling workplaces, classrooms, cafes, all full of people, all somehow disconnected. Loneliness is silent, pervasive, and growing, yet it often goes unnoticed. From Tokyo to Toronto, from London to Sydney, this silent mental health crisis affects people in every corner of the globe. This is a story about connection, or the lack of it, and why it matters more than ever. The numbers tell a story, and it's one that's hard to ignore. According to the World Health Organization, more than 1 billion people worldwide are living with a mental health condition. Depression alone is now one of the leading causes of disability, and suicide claims more lives each year than war, homicide, and natural disasters combined. But beyond statistics, there's a quieter truth. A teenager lying awake at 2 a.m. scrolling through social media, wondering why everyone else seems happier. A middle-aged man sitting in traffic, feeling unseen despite being surrounded by thousands. An elderly woman in her apartment, her phone never ringing. These are the everyday faces of a global crisis, a crisis that hides in plain sight. Behind every statistic is a story. Lena, a university student in Cairo, spends hours scrolling social media, surrounded by posts of friends traveling, succeeding, smiling. Yet she feels invisible, wondering if she's falling behind. In Toronto, Jamal works long hours in a crowded office but goes home to silence. In Seoul, Hannah's parents live minutes away, yet she hasn't spoken to them in weeks. These stories echo everywhere. A 2023 study by the Cigna Loneliness Index found that 1 in 2 adults globally report sometimes or always feeling lonely. And the irony? Many of those same people have thousands of online connections. The more connected we become digitally, the more disconnected we often feel emotionally. So what's driving this silent crisis? Experts point to a combination of modern pressures, the kind that quietly shape our daily lives. Digital overload. Social media was meant to connect us, but endless comparison often makes us feel less successful, less loved, less enough. Urban isolation. In big cities, neighbors barely know each other. A conversation that once happened over a fence now happens through a screen. Economic pressure. The rising cost of living adds another layer of anxiety. In many countries, young adults are postponing milestones, moving out, marriage, children, simply because they can't afford them. Global uncertainty. From pandemics to climate anxiety to war, we're all carrying more emotional weight than before. And finally, stigma. For many, talking about loneliness still feels like weakness, when it's actually one of the most human experiences of all. Loneliness doesn't just hurt emotionally, it affects physical health too. Studies show chronic loneliness can be as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It increases the risk of heart disease, dementia, and early death. The U.S. Surgeon General recently called loneliness an epidemic, one that costs the health system billions each year. In Japan, the term kodakushi describes people who die alone and remain undiscovered for days or weeks, a symbol of extreme social isolation. In the UK, the government appointed a minister for loneliness to address the issue. These aren't isolated events. they're signs of a deeper, shared disconnection. Yet in the middle of all this isolation, there's a quiet movement of hope. Communities are rediscovering what connection means. In Denmark, the concept of hygge, cozy gatherings with loved ones, has become a mental health lifeline. In Australia, youth-led projects encourage people to talk openly about loneliness. Across Africa, local radio programs and community circles offer spaces to share stories and emotions. Technology, too, when used intentionally, can heal. Virtual therapy, online support groups, and mindfulness apps are bridging gaps, one conversation at a time. Connection doesn't always come from grand gestures. It's found in the smallest moments, a check-in text, a walk with a friend, listening without judgment. Sometimes, just sitting beside someone and saying nothing is enough. Because loneliness isn't always about being alone, it's about feeling unseen. The truth is, every one of us can be the reason someone feels less alone today. If you've been feeling lonely, know that you're not broken. Experts suggest simple, science-backed steps to rebuild connection. Reach out. Even one text or short call can help. Limit doom scrolling and curate your online space. Volunteer or join a local group. Helping others reduces loneliness too. Spend time outdoors. Studies show nature reduces stress and improves mood. And if loneliness feels heavy, reach out for professional support. Healing begins the moment you decide to connect again. The world can feel fast, loud, and disconnected. But every act of reaching out, every small word, every message, every smile, is a thread pulling us closer together. Loneliness thrives in silence, but it fades in connection. If you've ever felt alone, you already understand how powerful it is to care. Together, we can make isolation smaller, lighter, and a little more human.